So I decided that I was gonna go ahead and start planting. We're supposed to have one cold day in the next week, but I'm not planting everything. I'm just getting started on certain things. So I got the broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, red cabbage, collard greens, romaine lettuce. Then I got my seed potatoes. I got some garlic and some onion, and then a couple flowers that I'm gonna plant. And then across the yard, I have a bunch of cannons and cannon type flowers, the big tall with red, orange, yellow flowers on them. The bees love those. Then I got to go over here and take care of the chickens, so I'm gonna include a little bit of that today, just cause, you know, why not? These pens are old. I mostly use these as like grow out pens. I've got some iron samanis and a buff and some black lace golden Wyandottes. And then I got some leghorns and some Rhode Island Reds over there. And I'm fixing to take some more babies out of the brooder and bring them out here today. I got this True Blue Whiting the other day. He's gonna be interesting to add to my breeding. I'm gonna breed him with prairie bluebell eggers. True Blue Whitings were actually created from prairie blue eggers. Dr. Whiting refined the breed until he got it where it was homogeneous, meaning it would consistently lay blue eggs. And then he trademarked it and sold it to, who is it, Myers? I think Myers owns the rights to True Blue Whiting now. But anyways, this is how they act when I bring the feed out. Every pen, they're at the door doing that, back and forth, back and forth. They want the scratch. Now I make, I buy a 5-way from the Farmers Co-op in Alabama because it's cheap. It's cheaper. It's not cheaply made. They make it there. No chemicals added, no GMOs, just straight feed that they make on site. This is a 5-way, but I add a bunch of, well, okay, so this is a 2-gallon bucket. I put basically 3/4 of it is the 5-way that I buy. And then I add black soldier fly larvae. I add a quart of that. And then I add, sorry, there's a bee messing with me. They like the feed too, for some reason. Probably because that smells sweet. I add a quart of black soldier fly larvae, and then I add a quart extra of black sunflower seeds. This is what it looks like. This is what I feed my chickens. I give them this. I would say 5 days a week I give them this. So I have a 2-gallon bucket. I have 16 pens. Every pen gets one of these cups. And I can tell you right now, even through winter, even through molting, my birds lay pretty good. The fewest eggs I've got 21 birds that are of laying age. The fewest eggs that I've gotten all winter was, I think I got like 8 one day. You know, and that's not the norm. Normally I get 15 or 16 a day on average. I've got some that I don't collect every day. Like I have some black Sumatras over there. I don't collect their eggs every day because I'm trying to get them to go broody. And then my blue splash silky bantams, I don't collect every day because I want them to go broody and make more babies. So, but the rest of the eggs that I collect, I actually sell as hatching eggs. I don't sell eating eggs, I just sell hatching eggs. Because, you know, I get 2-3 times the money for the same eggs. It just makes more sense to me. I got a bunch of people that literally every time I list eggs, they come get them. So I never have an issue selling eggs. You know, it's pretty consistent, and honestly, it pays my feed bill more than pays my feed bill every month. So they pretty much pay for their own food every month. This guy wants some attention. What's up, buddy? What you doing? Soup, 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 soup. Soup, 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 soup. Soup, 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 soup. We got about 20 of these babies growing up right now. I am Simonis. I don't know if they're my favorite. Definitely high on the list though. So I'm about to get started, do my inspections for this week. Got all my boxes, got the holes cut out and the feeder jars out here ready to go. Got this nice brand new bee suit from Jennifer Smith off Facebook. $69 ship, can't really beat that. It's a good price, I think. But it's gonna be quick and dirty this week because my battery's dead. So just gonna take a couple little pictures here and there and kind of collage some stuff together, probably see where we go. These guys have ate almost that entire pollen patty the 7 days. 7 days, and look at them, they full. They got 2 frames over here that they're working on, but they're getting on it for sure. So this first hive, they had 5 frames of eggs, larvae, cat brood, slash. They have 1 prime cup, and I'm actually going to leave that. I'm going to leave it because it didn't have an egg in it. So I know they won't cap it before I get back next week. So I'm not overly concerned with that because I do want them to make sales. I just don't want them making sales when I don't know when they were made. So we'll move on to the next one. So second hive, and before I even pull it out, you can see they getting on with the program. This whole frame is covered up with drones. These first 3 frames are completely filled with eggs, cat brood, milk brood. This hive and the third hive they're on fire, 100%. They're smoking. So it's definitely going to be important to stay on that 7-day schedule, I think. Yeah, so this hive, they've got a total of almost 10 frames of brood, top and bottom box. And they still had like 3 frames in there they were working on from last year. So I did a little checkerboarding, and no queen cells in this one though, so happy about that. Or no cups, no nothing. They did also almost finish that pollen patty from last week. So this hive is the hive that had the 4 queen cells in it last week. And lo and behold, guess who made another queen cell with a larvae in it? They got 2 prime cups in there, and I'm gonna leave them because they're dry, but they had 1 that most definitely had a larvae in it. So they probably rebuilt that as soon as I took the other ones out. But I put this drone comb right here in the middle of this top box because instead of drawing this drone comb out, they've redrawn a couple of these frames. It's whatever. We'll see. And this is all the pollen patty they had from last week, so I'm probably gonna bring them another one. This is the first buckfast queen. They're building up good. She's got about 3 frames of brood down there, cap brood, and then some eggs and larvae and stuff. They didn't eat, obviously you can see they ate a fair amount, but they didn't eat a lot. But they still had this hive alive patty in there too. This hive is already almost at 2 full boxes, and they're just now at like, they might be at like, we'll say 6 frames of bees. So they're doing good. Not overly concerned. Just different bees. These are buckfast bees, and then these are Italian hybrids. So they definitely do different things. So this is #1 weak hive. They're doing okay. She's doing work in there. They alive. Oh man, I tell you what, had it been actual winter here, this hive probably would have died. She stopped laying eggs before, like weeks before everybody else. And she didn't start back laying eggs until like weeks after everybody else. And I think that was the big problem with this one. So last week I didn't reverse the boxes on this hive, but I did this week. So I put her in the bottom with all the brood and the larvae. She got about 3 frames in there. So in a week and a half or so, they'll be doing okay. They got same thing. They got a hive alive patty and a fondant patty in there, so they'll be all right. Now this is the last buckfast queen, and yeah, these got a little moldy. I'm not happy with that whole condensing hive thing. I don't think it's for me. Just didn't work out well. A bunch of my frames got moldy like that. But these guys, this is their top box, and I've reversed their boxes, so the queen and the larvae and cap brood and everything should be in the bottom, and they're 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frames of bees just in that box. This buckfast queen did way better than the other 2. Maybe she got mated better, maybe I don't know. But these 3 queens, I bought mated queens last year when I made splits. So she's probably going to be the one. She's probably going to be the one that I make most of my queens from, because I'm going to try some grafting and see how that goes. And if everything goes good, then I'm probably going to make new queens out of her this year. Because I like the temperament. Like I haven't even put any smoke on these bees, and you can see they're curious. They're right there at the top bar, but they're not blowing out of the box, pinging my hand. Like those 2 big Italian hives over there. As soon as I open them, they're hitting me, headbutting me, hitting my hands. They're not happy. These guys, super duper calm. I love these bees. These buckfast bees are awesome. So I said I put her in the bottom box last week, but little Missy's up here filling frames up in the top box with eggs. So like I said, she's done really well. This is her box is almost as full as those other 2 big ones. So like she's probably going to be the one that I graft from this year. So I just wanted to show, I haven't smoked this box. I haven't done anything. I just opened it. I took the top box off and set it over there. Smoker's going, it's right there, but I haven't used it on this hive. And that's the difference between these buckfast bees and those Italians. These guys, they're just calm. Like nobody's upset. Nobody's like trying to pop me in the face. They're just chill. Probably my favorite bees. But anyways, this box is almost as big as those Italians are down there. So this queen, this buckfast queen, is probably going to be who I try to graft all my queens off of this year. We'll see how it goes. I really love this queen. These bees are so gentle. My smoker went out. I ain't even picked it up, and I went through both boxes. There's no bees flying around. They're like one little angry bee. So I checkerboarded some frames because she's in the top box looking for somewhere to lay. So I moved some frames around. So put their pollen patty back on top. These two Italian hives down there that are blowing up, I got to go get pollen sub patties and put back in them. But this is most definitely going to be the queen that I graft from this year. She's real close to those Italians. She's got like 6-7 frames of larvae and cat brood in the bottom, and a whole box of bees. Plus, there's 5 frames of bees in the top box. So, definitely going to be my graft queen this year.